everybody, it's the 13th Wolfman. You know what today is? Today's day 3 of the 31 Days of Horror, the year 2025. As you guys know, I've said it before, I didn't do it last year, so this is my 12th year of doing this, but 11 consecutive years, a skip, and then this is my 12th year. So, and again, this one's going to be fun this year because all the movies, like I said in the previous video, they're all off of Tubi. Now, if you don't know what Tubi is a streaming service, but if you don't know what Tubi is, you've been living in a cave. I mean, I knew what Tubi was, even when I didn't have Wi-Fi in the house. But now that I do, I watch that crap all the time. It's funny. It's like I've caught up on so much stuff on that channel. You know, and they have a great horror selection. Well, they have a nice big horror selection. I can't say great because there are going to be some stinkers on there. You know, so, but they have a nice big horror selection. It's always being recirculated. You know, some taken off, some put on. So, there you go. As always, like, subscribe, share, comment. I want to know what you have to say. Check out Mood 616, Double Shot J, my brother Max. Brother Max, you got to check him out. You got to give him some love. You got to give JP, you know, Double Shot J some love. Mood 616. Moods is on his 9th year of doing it because he goes by volumes, so it's volume 9. Double Shot J is on his 14th. Brother Max is on his 13th. I'm on my 12th. Wow, we've all been doing this a long time. We all know each other. So that's the great thing. And there's a lot of people that are doing this. And these are just the 4 that I know right now. You know, so anytime I see someone else doing it, I will mention you. Because you got to get the love out there. You got to share with the world. That's all I got to say. Today's movie. Let's talk about today's movie. Yes, let's talk about this. The movie is from 2024 called Nazi Zombies. And it's from, I mean, it sounds like it's from Scotland. I didn't really look what, you know, it's from the UK basically. And this, I'll give you a quick idea of what the movie's about. This girl comes back from the United States to visit her family, and no, I watched 2 movies today, and that's not the right one. Haha. No, this one's also from the UK, but the other one was Night Wolf. That was on the DVR. That's a whole nother movie. I just watched that for fun. That's not even going to be in the 31 Days of Horror. This one is about these girls that it's called Nazi Zombies, and I'm thinking this is going to be cool. This is going to be great. You know, you got Nazis, you got, you know, Nazi zombies. That sounds like a really cool thing. It's going to be during World War II. It's not. Someone took the idea of The Craft. You know, where in The Craft there was 4 girls, and this one it's 5 because you need 5 points to the star. These 5 girls get together and they're gonna invoke a spell. And this spell is going to give them everything that they ever wanted. All their wishes are going to come true. One girl wants to be prettier. One girl wants to get her boyfriend back. One girl wants to get a sister. You know, because she's all alone. You know, so they gather up the ingredients. They go to this abandoned house. And the abandoned house just so happened that during World War II was a headquarters for Nazis. I mean, there were Nazis buried out back, and part of the spell is that you got to have it you got to do the spell at a place where it's the house is haunted and people are buried. So cemeteries, I guess, are out. I thought, why not just do it at a cemetery? And but it just didn't make any sense to me. So they invoke this spell. The girl that wants to get back with her boyfriend gets back with her boyfriend. And then the other ones do nothing but whine and bitch that they didn't get what they wanted. How come it didn't work for them? How come it only worked for, her? And how come we didn't get what we wanted? And this movie is 1 hour and 22 minutes long, and it felt like it was 4 hours. Just so happens that when they do this spell, they wake up the zombies that are buried or they wake up the Nazis that are buried on the land, and they're zombies now. And people start dying. They run over to another girl's house who's living in a foster home, and she doesn't like living there because her foster parents treat her like Cinderella. I really, when I was watching this movie, I'm thinking, it really feels like someone said, let's take the idea of The Craft, and let's take the idea of Dead Snow, let's put them together. But when they did this, they had no idea on how to make it mesh. Because this movie's freaking awful. I mean, I'm kind of perturbed that I spent 1 hour and 22 minutes. I mean, I don't do a lot of research into these things when I do the 31 days because, if I pull it out of the Doom Room, out of the collection, I've seen the movie because it doesn't go in the collection without me seeing the movie. But like on Tubi, I'm not going to sit down and watch these 31 films ahead of time going, oh, I want to see that one, I want to see that. No, I want to be surprised. And boy, was I surprised. This movie is crap. I mean, my rating system is 1 through 4. And I've always said that any movie that gets made, no matter how good or how bad, it instantly gets 1 chainsaw because there was an attempt at making a movie, which is more than I've done. I can whine and bitch and complain about movies all day, but I've never made one. These people tried to make one, so they get at least 1 chainsaw. And that goes for any movie. And that goes for this movie. This movie gets 1 chainsaw. That's it. Was the acting okay? Yeah, it was okay. The problem with a lot of modern movies is 90% of the characters in them are unlikable. I mean, how am I supposed to invoke any kind of or have any kind of emotion whatsoever when I don't like the character in the first place? When I'm sitting there going, I hope she dies, I hope he dies, I hope that... No, I mean, that's not... I want a connection. And there were 3 girls in this group that I thought were decent people. And of the three that I liked, I'm not gonna say anything. But it just bothers me that that's the way they write people. They're like, oh well, I'm gonna be bossy and bitchy and I'm gonna be someone's lapdog, and then there's the other one that she's not a lapdog. She just doesn't have a spine, She doesn't stand up to anybody, so everyone tells her what to do. And then there's the conceited one who thinks she's prettier than everybody. And you're just kind of going, dude, come on. Give me real characters. I mean, I understand these can be real characters, but make them a little more likable. Nazi zombies. Dude, I'll say it right now. Skip this movie. It's that simple. I mean, if you have Tubi and you have that like and dislike button, you can dislike it all you want. I didn't hit dislike because I don't want them... I don't want the algorithm that they're using to not give me zombie films. So I didn't hit that button, but this just isn't worth it. I'm sorry that this review is so short, but it's just... I have nothing good to say about this movie. Was it made? Yeah. I mean, okay, there you go. That's about as much as I could say that was good about this movie. I didn't even like the zombies. I mean, there's a lot of computer-generated stuff that the zombies were... For some reason, these zombies came out of the ground and there was like computer-generated black smoke coming off of them all the time for no reason. I mean, maybe it had something to do with the spell, but I'll never know. Because it wasn't... I mean, I don't need everything spoon-fed, but sometimes the way things happen in movies, it's just weird. You know? I'm not a moron, but I'm not in the person's head that wrote the movie either. So that's it. This movie blew. If you see Nazi zombies on Tubi, keep going. It's that simple. As always, like, subscribe, share, comment. I want to know what you have to say. Did you see this movie? If you did, what did you think? If you didn't see this movie, you can watch it, but I warn you right now, you're going to be bored for like about an hour and 22 minutes. Other than that, I am the 13th Wolfman, and that's right, I'm on the prowl. Oh!